Which school do you consider wide receiver university?
Are you asking me based off of how these wide receivers played in college or coming out of college in the NFL?
I'm asking you how they played in the NFL. So who produced the best receivers? I think that there's 4 schools on this list.
Yeah, I would say you have, USC as maybe the bottom half of this list. But then I feel like the powerhouses we definitely have to talk about are Alabama, LSU, and Ohio State. So I would say it's tough because as an Alabama fan, I want to say Alabama.
Roll Tide, baby, roll Tide.
At the same time, we had good college players, and a lot of them went into the NFL, and most of them, I would say, are like wide receiver 2s.
Yeah. And I would say that LSU has had the most wide receiver 1s and star power come from them.
They had Malik Neighbors, they had Odell Beckham, they had Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson. How can you argue that LSU isn't wide receiver university?
I would argue that LSU is number 1, but who falls as number 2 wide receiver U?
It's tough because Marvin Harrison hasn't panned out well in the NFL. You have Chris Olave, who finally started coming into his own, but at the same time, he's been injured.
You have Jackson Smith and Jigba.
He's been great this season. You have Garrett Wilson, who is hurt all the time.
He is hurt all the time. Scary Terry, not bad.
Scary Terry's very good, but also hurt a lot.
I agree. What about Alabama then?
Alabama, you have Devonta Smith, Jalen Waddle, Jamison Williams, Calvin Ridley. Again, a lot of those guys are wide receiver too, but I feel like for me personally, I would go Alabama at number 2.
I'm going to go Ohio State at number 2, Nick.
Maybe if Jeremiah Smith pans out in the NFL, Ohio State jumps up to number 2.
Potentially number 1. Let's see what he does in the NFL.
Maybe.
I think it's really Rutgers.
All right, that ends the segment.